Go Ems. Go Ems. I'm going to do that at least 5 more times.
Oh, not today.
Not today, because
I know what you're saying.
Start the World Series, and I will be doing it then too.
Tonight and then 4 more times.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be it. It was painful to watch last night, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Hey, it's Curt and Jen. This is our podcast. We appreciate you being here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And please like, follow, love, subscribe.
Yes.
Right.
All the things that help. Those.
You know what? And this is not making excuses, but a lot of what happens with the professional sports is just getting certain breaks. You know what I mean? And the M's didn't get those breaks last night. No, they also got outplayed.
Yes, they did. We'll talk about that in a second. I wanted to say happy Diwali for those celebrating. And also happy birthday to hot firefighter boyfriend Pat.
Oh, happy birthday, Pat. I'm raising a mug to you. Okay. Thank God you came along and saved that little girl, man.
What's happening? What's happening on the show today, Curt Cruz?
Well, what's happening on the show today? Well, we do have some interesting stories about the most haunted states, and Washington may play into the most haunted states, and also forever rolls. You're going to find out what that is along with me, because I'm not familiar with this story.
Things that people wrongly assume about you. That's our question of the day. We have your answers. What Jelly Roll is doing with his property. I love this so much. And then signs someone is lying to you.
Do we really want to know the, you know, yeah, you know what? I'll save it. I'll save it for the show, as we say, but I've got something to say about that. All right, let's go back to Friday.
Yeah, because you were there.
What a game. I wish I still had that feeling. I've never been a part of any sporting event where that big deal happened, you know, that thing that people are going to be talking about for years. And when Gino hit that grand slam, oh man, the place just exploded.
We were telling us, like showing us on the news, the seismic graph, like was off the charts.
It was like Beastquake. It showed up on the as a small little earthquake. That was probably me jumping up and down mostly.
Oh,
yeah, that was awesome. Now on to last night. Go ahead, Jen.
You don't have to say a whole lot. They lost.
Right.
They didn't play well. I mean, it was a quick game because they had a lot of double plays, the other team.
Here's
the thing. We have a new shot tonight. They lost game 6, game 7 in Toronto, 5:08 tonight. You can watch it on Fox 13 right here in Seattle. And then on Friday, they start the World Series games. That's how that's going to go. That is how all of our thinking needs to be. Like, they win tonight, we get ready for our game on Friday because that's the first game of the World Series, and we will be in it.
I had my Mariners cap to wear. I don't know where it is now, and it messes up my hair, my beautiful hair.
I wore mine last night, and I'm like, I'm not wearing this again. I'm not wearing it.
After the 4th inning, I'm like, maybe I'll stop watching for a little while. Maybe that's what they need. So I turned it off for about 20 minutes and put back on. Like, nope.
Yeah, that's
so. Yeah, so let's all collectively put that out into the universe.
Channel the energy, manifest it. Here's the thing, though, that's crazy to me. We have this huge ass Mariners game, right?
Huge ass.
It starts at 5:08, and then at 7 p.m. we have the Monday Night Football game with the Hawks.
Yep, the whole nation's going to be watching the baseball game and the football game.
Yeah, you need to have a split screen, people.
Okay. What did you do over the weekend? Is that what this Costco story is about?
You know, here's the thing. I was at Costco the other day, and I just found it interesting. I wanted to pass it on. One of the guys at the check stand that was helping put my groceries and stuff into the cart, I think I think people at Costco play many roles, right? And he was like, just so you know, we're going to have 100 less Christmas items at Costco this year. You'll see 100 more different food items. That's what we're going to do to fill that space. But he's like, if you see something that you like that's Christmas related, whether it be Christmas decorations, Christmas toys, whatever it is.
Let me guess, buy it now?
Yeah, because he says, we're probably going to have some empty shelves.
I wonder if that's just a ploy, but that's just me thinking.
You know, I was thinking that it might, that could be, but I don't think so because there's a lot of this, you know, there's a lot of stores that are low on stock, and with all the tariffs and all that, they're just, people aren't, they're not, we're not going to raise prices even more. We're just not going to carry as much.
All right.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
yeah.
want to get political. I'm just passing that on, that if you see
Oh,
something, buy it now. And I said, you know what? You're right, because you can always return it to Costco.
and you weren't getting political. I didn't take it that way, just so you know.
Okay.
Um, what?
And then I have one more thing. Hold on.
Oh,
I was driving down the freeway home from Cedro Woolley yesterday, and
mhm.
I look over to my right, and there I see the man lifts, those big lifts with people putting up the Christmas lights at Tulalip Casino.
Woohoo! That's actually pretty huge.
I kind of wanted to stop and see how they do it, because they have so many lights on every tree. I'm like, how in the heck do they do that?
A lot of people and a lot of hours, and it's gorgeous. That is
Yeah.
that is true. So,
Anyway, I just wanted to pass those things along.
there were rallies this weekend, no Kings rallies, and there's one person in particular who did not make the news. I got this video to share. I'm just going to share it on my phone and hold it up to the camera here. Can you see that?
I see that. Is that you with the hat on?
Well, it's a person wearing
What is that? A panda head? A panda head?
it's a raccoon, I think.
Is that you, Curt?
Would I put on a raccoon head and go out in public like a doofus,
Yes.
completely unknown to people,
Yes.
and dance around and
Yes.
wave at cars?
Yes.
I don't think so. I just wanted to share that video of some random person who may or may not be associated with the Curt and Jen program, going out this weekend and waving at cars.
And you made the news.
No, I didn't make the news. I mean, that person didn't make the news, but they probably should have.
Let me see the video again. What was your sign? What did your sign say?
It's not my sign, probably.
Let's see. What did it say? I can't see. I can't read the sign. Antifa.
AF.
Oh, geez, Curt.
Don't accuse me of stuff you have no proof.
All right. Give me some music, because I want to talk about this real life in real life, but like a movie situation.
Okay. For the Louvre. I don't have any French music. Go ahead and start. I'll find something.
Okay. This is nutso. So the famous Louvre Museum in Paris is closed today. You want to know why? Because there was a heist of like crown jewels. I mean, this is like out of a movie. The heist took like, I think they said, I read somewhere 7 minutes, but then another report said 4 minutes. It was like they were window washing or something. They went up in a thing, cut the glass real quick, went in, smashed the jewel cases, grabbed the jewels, and they're out of here, and they can't find them. No, that's terrible.
I thought accordion music would go. Yes, this is a big heist at the Louvre. I've read since that of course, they've since said, oh, maybe the security stuff was a bit outdated.
Oh my gosh. You know what made me so sad? You know what? If you're gonna pull off a heist, fine. I mean, I don't like it. It's not the right thing, but don't ruin the stuff when you're heisting it. Because
So,
they broke like this very, very old crown. And they found it. They found the crown because they dropped it and it broke. But it's like, you know what? Handle it with more care. Be more professional. Okay.
yeah. Listen, bad people, criminals, be careful with the items that you steal illegally.
Yes.
1,300 diamonds in that. That was Empress Eugenie, Napoleon III's wife, containing more than 1,300 diamonds. It was later found outside, reportedly broken. That's not good. I mean, yeah, if you're going to steal it, at least take care of it, right?
There's obviously a lot more details to this story, but that's the gist of it. And it's very sad, but it is like a movie. It's like, holy crap. It's like
Yeah.
Oceans. Is it like Oceans 11? Didn't they steal a bunch of stuff? Oceans 11? They did a
Could
bunch.
be any of the oceans or the Italian job.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. That's kind of sad. Yes. So there's a report out analyzing ghost sightings across North America. And using that data or data, whatever you want to call it or pronounce it, they put out the ranking of the most haunted states based on how many ghosts are reported per 10,000 people.
Okay.
So, have you ever reported a ghost sighting?
No.
Me neither. We'll just start with number one. That we have New York was considered the most haunted state with 81 ghost sightings per 10,000 people. Still a very small number, but that was the highest of all the other states.
Okay.
And then I'm going to read these quickly. So that was the number one state for ghost sightings, New York. Texas was next, Louisiana, California, Utah, Florida, Pennsylvania, Alabama, Nevada, and Washington.
Washington's number 9?
10. Right?
10,
Okay.
10. I didn't count right. I forgot to count the first one.
So I was thinking, okay, well, clearly ghosts like this sort of misty, sort of chilly, damp, ghostly type of areas. But then why is Louisiana and California and Florida on here? I guess ghosts just go, maybe they go where housing prices are the highest.
Oh my God, Curt.
I don't know. Georgia is the least haunted, in case you're wondering, followed by Maine, Nebraska, Indiana, and Connecticut.
I mean, it's funny that you said let's ask this question maybe on Wednesday. I got to add it to my list, is tell me about your ghost sightings, because I was visiting Pat at a fire station that he doesn't normally work at. And the crew was telling me about Clarence, this ghost that they believe it's a spirit that has followed them there. So I'm thinking maybe, some firefighter somewhere along the line was working on maybe Clarence, and he didn't make it, and he followed him to the station. But they're like, people have felt pressure, like someone pushing down on them when they're in bed. And I'm like, I wonder if Clarence got CPR when he was trying to stay alive or something. And that's why he was pressing down on your chest.
I would say more than likely Clarence died from a heart attack than he knew how to teach CPR. I mean, perhaps both, but he couldn't do CPR on himself. And honestly,
I'm thinking because that's what happened to him when they were trying to revive him.
Oh, that's possible. I know we're going to talk about this perhaps as another question of the day, but I think it'd be cool to live in a haunted house. If I was looking to buy a house and it was the right house for me, I mean, if checked off all the boxes and they said, oh, by the way, it's haunted, it's like, nah, okay.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen what are some of those horror movies?
I like the happy ghost movies. Nobody ever does that.
Oh my!
I'm going to assume that my ghost is Casper. Okay, probably.
Okay, Curt.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
A list came out. 27 best witch movies of all time.
What's that song from?
That is from one of the movies on this list. Actually, it's a remake of Screaming Jay Hawkins' "I Put a Spell on You," as done by the Saunderson sisters. Does that help?
No.
The top 15. We have 15 of the 27 best witch movies of all time.
You'll read them to us, Curt.
Backwards from 15 on. The Conjuring, Hereditary was number 14. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, a witch movie? I guess so.
Yeah, it's a witch movie.
Rosemary's Baby was 12. Sleeping Beauty. Blair Witch Project. The Witch from 2015. I'm not familiar with that one. Into the Woods. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is number 7. Hocus Pocus. That's what that song was from.
Oh, okay.
A version of that song. Then we have the top 5, which is Bell, Book, and Candle. 1958 that came out.
Wow.
Weapons, don't know that one. Practical Magic, we do like that with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock. Witches of Eastwick was number 2. That's another fun one.
Yeah.
And the top witch movie of all time, The Wizard of Oz.
Love it. Have you watched a bunch of those movies? I've watched a handful of them.
I'm not a huge fan of horror movies. I guess some of these aren't horror movies. I guess I've seen a number of them. Hocus Pocus is fun. Practical Magic, Witches of Eastwick. Of course, I've seen The Wizard of Oz and the Harry Potter movies. I remember when the Blair Witch Project first came out, they had us all, what a great marketing campaign. It's like, we found this footage this is random footage we found in the woods and look at it, and people bought it, including myself. I was like, wow, that's scary. You know what's not on here? Escape the Witch Mountain. That was the first witch movie I ever saw when I was a little kid.
Huh.
Mhm.
I've never heard of that one.
You have heard of Escape the Witch Mountain?
No, I have not.
You are lying to me right now, Jen Pirak.
I don't recall it, but that's my brain these days. So
that lady Kim something ended up being one of the housewives of so and so of Kim. Come on, people. I know that people like
Kardashian.
No. They're the two sisters, Kim and whoever. They're on one of the Real Wives of such and such. I'll think of it.
No.
Mhm.
No, don't know it. Okay.
Like you don't watch those.
I do not.
Okay.
Question of the day that we posed on Friday and posted
Kim
on
Richards.
Kim Richards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Question of the day. Go ahead, Jen.
What do people wrongly assume about you? This is what we posted on Facebook, Curt and Jen in the Morning Facebook page. If you don't already follow that, we would love if you did.
I have one.
Get our question of the day every week or every day.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well, when I was younger, I mean, yes, I have sort of strawberry blonde hair, but when I was younger, it was more reddish.
Yeah.
And people assumed that I was hot-headed or I had a quick fuse, short fuse. But no, I'm pretty mellow.
Pretty laid back, Curt Cruz.
Yeah, so that's I guess they think redheads are hot-headed. Okay. What do people wrongly assume about you? Ina says that I'm very adventurous and will try almost anything once. That actually sounds like Ina, rightly assume about her.
I feel like yes, based on what we know about her.
Maybe she misunderstood the question.
Sierra said that people always think something is wrong or that I don't like them because I don't socialize with people I don't know, but it's just because I'm super shy.
Before it was invented, you know what RBF means?
Best face.
Yeah, I think that my dad had that because growing up, I was like, when I got to be at a certain age where you could actually converse with your parents, I was like, what's the matter, Dad? He's like, nothing. This is just my face at rest. I mean, I get that sometimes too when maybe I look like I'm upset. Merity said people wrongly assume about her that she's a talented bassoon player.
Well, I know she's in a marching band.
Oh, okay.
Paul said that I make an ass out of you and me. Be yourself. Who cares what others think about you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Merity also answered for her husband. People assume that I'm too opinionated and won't listen to the other side.
Oh, Sean, that's okay. Chris said people think I don't like them or am unapproachable. And Kim said that I like mingling at pre-events.
I wonder if some of these are kind of inside jokes as well with these people.
Well, no,
Marilyn.
but Kim I know is she used to be she was a highfalutin marketing person. And I think that, just because you're high up and you go to a lot of events doesn't necessarily mean you like mingling.
That is true. When we were in radio and quote unquote would have to go to certain events, often you enjoy being there. Sometimes you're like, Marilyn says, people assume I'm a pushover. Sandy says, people assume that I'm fake because I compliment others easily. I find people to be special always, and I say so. Good for you. That's good.
I love that, Sandy. Thank you for doing that. Ignore the people that might think you're fake. Phil said that I'm right-handed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Susie said that I like people.
Susie likes people.
Gruber.
Come on. All right. Sarah, who is a dentist, people assume that I'm a crack addict. I'm not kidding.
What?
I know, Sarah. It doesn't look like a crack addict to me.
Michael said that I'm American. They assume that I'm American.
He's Australian as anything. He's Australian AF.
Okay.
He's Australian.
Amanda said that I'm extroverted.
Mm-hmm.
And Jenny rounds out our answers with saying a lot of people assume I'm mixed because of my curly hair.
Oh, a mixed race. Okay.
Yes.
Newsflash. Other people have curls too. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That was a good one, I think.
Those are good answers.
What do we give it on 1 to 10 on that question? And the question is on us, by the way, not the answers.
I would say the question was like a 6.
Sex? Right. Okay. We'll have a brand new one at the end of the program. Here we go.
Good one, Curt Cruz.
I want to let the chorus play because I love the end of this. This is a gorgeous 3-part harmony. I just want you to hear the very end of it. Here we go.
That was beautiful until then.
Until Tiny Tim came in. Signs that someone might be lying to you. Most people like to think they can tell when someone is lying, right? Okay. But according to body language expert Judy James, it is not that simple.
They said, here's the tricky part. Some of those same signs can also show up when a person is telling the truth, but nervous about being believed. Here are the top 10 signs someone might be lying to you. Eye direction. Apparently, if a person looks to the right a lot, it means they're making stuff up. If they're looking to the left, they're trying to remember.
Also on their long pauses, voice changes, fidgeting, which is also, unfortunately, this means all elementary school children are liars. And you and me, Jen, we'll talk about, always moving.
I'm always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poker face, people say the poker face means people are lying.
My poker face, my poker face.
That's the one.
What else?
Eye dancing. If their eyes are all over the room, it could be a sign of panic or lying.
Overcompensation. A liar might puff up or act overly confident when they're trying to get, what does that say? Away with something. Okay.
Keep going, please.
Barrier rituals. Things like crossed arms and head shakes can signal defensiveness and be a subconscious tell. I always cross my arms though.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to because I know it doesn't show that you're like open to conversation. That's
what people say. It could be a little off-putting, but so a lot of these, where were you at? We were barrier rituals, forced smile.
Yeah.
And too many filler words.
If every sentence starts with or or basically, they might be lying. So this is signs that someone might be lying to you.
But they might be nervous. They might be defensive. They might be, It's good to know, I suppose.
Well, now you know.
All right. I don't have any song for this one. Here's what I'm going to play for you. Ready?
Yeah.
Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do.
Okay, so it's fall and it's TPing season in many areas of the country.
Wait, slow down for a second. It's TPing season?
That's what this article says, and I just want to convey that. I don't know. Why would it be, hold on now, why would it be TPing season?
I think it's associated with, maybe it started out being associated with Halloween. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yes, it does seem that in the fall is when that happens. So tell us about TPing season.
Well, Charmin, this article is about Charmin. Charmin has an interesting option for those pranksters who like to TP. 6 years ago, Charmin debuted hilariously large rolls of toilet paper called Forever Rolls. Now, a regular roll of Charmin has up to 77 sheets, but these ones have 1,700. So they're like 22 rolls in one.
So then I was thinking about this too, but before I read the rest of the story. So I'm thinking, how would you fit that into your little toilet roll dispenser? Well, obviously they're way too big to fit in that. You need a special holder, which takes up a lot of real estate in your bathroom. Like it says, like you're sitting on the toilet next to a printing press if you have one of these giant 1,700 sheet rolls.
So those Forever Rolls were kind of a novelty subscription thing that came and went, but now they're bringing them back. They're rolling out everywhere, they said. Did you get it? They're rolling out everywhere.
Yes, I got it. Yes.
The Forever Rolls are now available nationwide, online, and in stores, including Walmart, Target, and Amazon. Each roll is supposed to last 2 people up to a month, and you can get a 3-pack for around $30 to $35.
How about the starter kits? That's a 21-inch by 8-inch holder with 2 rolls for around $38.
I kind of want to see these. I'm going to look them up after the show.
Are we encouraging people to go out and TP houses?
No, we're encouraging people to buy Forever Rolls because why not?
You have a pretty large house. Maybe you have room in one of your.
I don't have that large of a house.
How many square feet is your house?
I don't remember. We're renting it. It's like
3,000.
No, it's not 3,000. It's not even close.
All right. All right. Let's move on to. I wish that I had a jelly roll song, but I do not. So. Mr. Jelly Roll, Mr. Roll, I suppose, or just Gel to his friends. Hey, Gel.
Oh my God. No? He just announced that he's planning to transform, get this, his Tennessee property into a 100-acre rehabilitation and mental health campus that will be completely free
Oh,
to those in need.
nice.
Now, if you don't know much about Jelly Roll, he came from a very sordid background, and he
Mhm.
spent time in prison, and he is a new man. And now he's wanting to help other people, and that's what I love so much, right? Like you can turn around your life. Anybody can turn around their life. Does it take some hard work? Yes.
Yeah.
Is everyone going to end up famous like Jelly Roll? No, but
No.
that doesn't
But
mean you
that's a
can't. Yeah.
that is a perfect example of somebody who not only turned their life around, but also, I mean, like you said, I mean, he's at the top of the top of the top, you know, I mean, he's really done well for himself. So about this mental health campus, he said, Jelly said, imagine a place for people like us, poor kids down bad when life was kicking our butt. And now think about the resources we never had. We could change lives. Absolutely.
He
Absolutely.
went on to say that the facility will offer a full range of treatment from 12-step programs to intensive mental health therapy and holistic care. His dream for the place is, quote, people coming out, leaving their phones, and getting in the mud with the boys.
Wow.
I do love that so much, for real.
I think it's awesome. Yeah. It'd be nice if more people that had the means to do that. Doing, and I know there are plenty of people that give anonymously, and good for them. And that's that's kind of a catch-22, because if you hear, so and so just donated or just gave $3 million to such and such, like, whoa, bragger. It's like, well, it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. But good for Jelly for doing this. And I wonder what the name of the facility will be. Jelly 12-step jelly.
I don't know. I just am, my heart's happy that I love when people are doing good with their resources that they have.
That is a good thing. Okay,
And you don't have to have resources to do good. Like you could, your time is a resource. You could volunteer.
Absolutely. Time for the question of the day.
Yeah.
All right.
We figured since it's Halloween season, we want to know the answer to this. What terrified you as a child?
Keep going. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm going to answer that question. And something that terrified me, I think that the dark was not great, but I don't remember being super totally terrified. I was really afraid that my mom was not going to pick me up. She was going to forget about me when I was at gymnastics or wherever my activity was, and she was going to forget about me. Oh, the evidence. Okay, Curt Cruz.
I didn't see any evidence. What are you talking about? What terrified you as a kid, as a child? I have to think on that. It was probably a lot of things.
I know that there was probably other things for me too. I don't know if you heard my answer. I don't know how far you went. I said that this isn't like super, super scary, but I was afraid that my mom was going to forget to pick me up.
Oh, no. Well, you know what? The things that you get into your head as a child, I mean, sometimes they're hard to explain, but it's completely irrational to the kid,
And you know what? That I feel like, I don't know if that's still a fear for kids, because so many kids have cell phones now. I mean, I feel like if I had a cell phone and I knew about Uber, I'm like, fine, I could get home myself if my mom doesn't pick me up.
I think what scared me was, well, a number of things, but one that pops into my mind, excuse me, was my dad, my family, we moved around a lot when we were young. My dad was transferred through his job. We were 2 locations in Cincinnati. So I moved in 2nd grade. I moved again in 5th grade. I moved again in 7th grade. And I think that, and every time it's like you're starting over,
Yeah.
So that was, I was always, I remember, you talk about a cruel irony. We had one of those station wagons that had the back seat was facing backwards, you know? So as we're driving away from our house to move to this, we're watching a house fade off into the distance as the kids are sitting in the back seat, bawling. It was a fun extra added cruelty.
Jeez Louise, Curt. Oh
so what terrified you as a child? That's what we want to know for our next program, which will be coming up on Wednesday.
When we're talking about the Mariners going to the World Series.
Go M's. Let's all manifest that right now.
Go M's, go Hawks. We'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you for spending time with us. In the meantime, before we get to Wednesday, make good choices, find joy, spread kindness, and
laugh, everybody. It's good for the soul. Thanks for being here.